Happy New Year. Welcome back. Today, come along with me as I just do a couple things in the kitchen to try to get geared up and prepped ahead for my week. Okay, now we are going to make a bread that is gluten-free, and I printed this off years ago from a cookbook, and I thought it had the cookbook name on it, and I can't find it anywhere, so I'm really sorry I can't share it with you. I will share you the basic ingredients. I'm going to make a double batch in here, and I'm going to be putting that in a big, it's not a 9 by 13, it's bigger than that, and then I'm going to make a smaller batch, probably split into 2 rounds, like round cake pans that will have a cornbread flavoring to them. So I'm going to kind of jostle this. In fact, the second ingredients in this one as I'm going. So, okay, so we're going to have chia seeds in there. So I'm doubling this one. But I love having kind of breads and muffins and things on hand because I would say that's probably one of my weaknesses and the thing that I tend to go off plan the very most. Well, isn't actually breads, but more of a chip or some vehicle to get like sandwich material into my mouth. So I want to have plenty of bread and things like that so I can stay on plan. Our chickens were molting, and so they got down to like 4 eggs a day on average. They were at 10 eggs a day for a couple days the last week maybe, and we just collected 12 today. So I'm super excited. So we have more than enough eggs right now. So we're going to do 12 in this one and actually 6 more in there, and we still have a ton of eggs. So that is a huge blessing, and I just say thank you, my chickens. Okay, so I have my 4.8 quart Pyrex, which is bigger than a 9 by 13. I'm not sure the exact measurement, but I'm just taking a fat-free spray, coconut spray from Trader Joe's, and I'm spraying that down there. And then I'm gonna just put this first bread recipe into it. And I have tried putting this bread recipe into a bread loaf pan, but it just doesn't puff up like I want, and so then you have these tiny, tiny little loaf pieces, and it just, I want a sandwich. So when I put it into this, then I at least have a nice big piece of bread that I can, you know, have as a sandwich, and I usually can cut all of it in half this way, and then I get like 6 to 8 pieces of bread times 2, so it gives me a nice amount. So yeah, since it doesn't puff up, this is kind of what we've got. So I'm gonna spread this out, and then once I get this done, then I'm gonna throw my dry ingredients in for the cornbread recipe. I'll add my wet ingredients and the cornbread drops, which I believe it said do 20 of the cornbread drops. And it's really, really yummy stuff. So I'm kind of excited to have a little bit of a sweet bread. It can kind of be a little bit of a roll type thing, or, you know, a morning muffin biscuit, something like that, with a little bit of like sugar-free jam on it with eggs or something would be super, super yummy. So I'm kind of excited about that, which makes me think of breakfast. It makes me think that I should get out a package of bacon. Do you guys cook your bacon in the oven? I'm just starting to cook mine in the oven and I love it. It's so nice just because it's quick and easy and does not make a big mess. So here's the bread in there. It does not pour out. It's not a liquidy like batter. So kind of manhandle it a little bit. Okay, so I was talking about bacon and then I got really hungry and I was like, I'm making pancakes. So I got out my Trim Healthy Mama cookbook, and I really like this one a lot. And so there is on page 262, Bring On the Butter pancakes. They are an S, meaning there's high fat and low carbs in there. If you know the Trim Healthy Mama program, you're splitting your fuels. So I've got 6 more eggs in here that I've cracked, and I'm just whisking them up. It's a really good thing that our chickens are laying a lot of eggs again, because we've used a lot of eggs today in our recipes, but that's awesome to have them. I feel super blessed about that. Okay, the first bread is out of the oven and it smells good. Ooh, I'm looking forward to a sandwich. It's gonna be good. And the 2 cornbreads are out as well. Yum. The last 3. Now I got a pile there. Yum. Let's eat. Okay, dinner was delicious. I got my energy level back up again. These are 2 of the jars. I think they're half-gallon. Yeah, they're half-gallon jars of the homemade salsa that we made this summer together. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pour them into the blender. We're gonna mix them all up, and then I'm gonna pour them onto the trays that have no holes for my dehydrator. We have heard that you can make, or we know that you can make like fruit leathers. You can make smoothies in your blender and then pour the smoothie on here, and then when you dehydrate it, then it becomes a fruit leather. We've also done a similar thing with the tomatoes and poured it really thin and made it, they turn out crispy and they're super good. So we've done that with just plain tomatoes. This has tomatoes, peppers, onions, and parsley from our garden. So we're gonna do that and see how that turns out. Hi guys, well thank you for joining us today. It was really fun, we got a lot done. I'm kind of wiped out. Lacey and I are going to play Othello. Have you guys ever played this before? It's a pretty fun two-person game. So we're having a January challenge in our family to try to get through every board game that we own. So we're on a roll. So hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with us. I appreciate that you did, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.